Do you need a website? That's the question us musicians are constantly asking ourselves. Seriously, do I have to go make another website? um, so the answer to the question, do you need a website, is the short answer is yes, you do need a website. And it's for a bunch of reasons that I'll go over in a little bit here. The long answer is no. You need fans. You need exposure. You need your music connecting with people. You need relationships. You need like a music world. Is that your website? No, that's not your website. That's Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat, all the social media platforms. Do you need those? Absolutely yes. You need every one of those, and you should be milking those as much as you can get. So do you need a website? Yes, you do need a website. Really, what you need is a landing page. You don't need like 10 levels of your website where you go into all these different things. A photo gallery. Instagram's a photo gallery. You don't even need a store if you don't want to. You can run it on Bandcamp, or there's a ton of other apps that you can connect to your website. Basically, the main reason that you need a website as a working musician is for, I know it's hard to come up with an answer. You need it for the URL. You need to claim. So for me, example, I own www.kevrowe.com. Every band and solo artist needs that ownership. You need to own that URL so that if people find you on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or Snapchat or Spotify or wherever, they can search you on Google and find you and get more information. So your website is pretty much the get more information place. So you're introduced to these people somewhere else, and then they come to your website and get more information, even if it's on a business level, especially if it's on a business level. So yeah, you could say that the answer is yes for business, not necessarily for fans. So for example, let's say you built up your Instagram page to like, I don't know, 50,000 followers, 10,000, however many. And booking agents is a bad example. I would say music distributors are liking your music and they want to get a hold of you more. They can email you through those platforms, but if they want to learn more about you, like your bio, see more videos, just get a little more information about you, they go to your website to read that stuff. It's like the catch-all. So what I do with my website is I use it as a best of type of display. I put my best videos there, like 2 of them. You don't want a whole bunch. They can go to YouTube for that. If you put your best video in there, links to every social media site. I'm really pushing Spotify lately, so immediately you'll see a link, listen on Spotify, because I want people, if they've discovered me on a social media platform, I want people listening to my music like every day as a habit of their life. So I'm sending them from my website to Spotify or the other social media platforms, YouTube if they want to watch videos, if they're a musician, or if they want to learn something about entrepreneurship or being a working musician. Then they can go to those. But on my website, it's this best of gallery type thing, along with kind of a mission statement for why I do what I do. My bio video, my Burn Away video, which is my most popular song, and my contact information if they need to get a hold of me. Also, I use it as an outlet for merch. So I connect my merch. I sell my merch in 2 ways. I link out to Bandcamp where I have 7 albums and like 4 shirts and a lot of merch there. So that's like the gallery of merch. But I also use my website to sell my main package, which is called the Ultimate Fan Package. Now, in my case, I use a website called ClickFunnels, which is really optimized for merch sales, physical product sales, but they're great because they give you tons of analytics. They serve in so many ways. Like, they have great landing pages, and it's a great sales lead generation tool. ClickFunnels. It's expensive though. It's $100 a month, and seriously, it's hard for me to justify using it over and over. But occasionally, a couple times a year, I do a big campaign and I get sales from it, and I just like it. I feel like it's cutting edge, and at some point it's going to be a huge advantage for me to understand this platform. If I want to sell like a CD direct or have new hoodies or something, they just have great order forms which you can work in. But before that, I used HostBaby, Bandzoogle. There's like 5 or 6 major music band website hosting services, which are landing pages or templates. So also I've built websites using WordPress and this thing called the Genesis platform. Anyway, you can build your own website on WordPress. I don't really see the advantage of that in today's world compared to like HostBaby and Bandzoogle. But you might see an advantage for it. My main message here is you need a landing page with your contact information and your ownership and all that. It doesn't have to be a lot of work. It takes an afternoon. And then you can, and if you're a touring band, you need a tour dates section. So that would be of value. And that's where I'll put my tour dates someday when I'm touring again. So that is important when you're touring. Yeah, you need a website. Sorry. I know they suck. But what you really need is fans. So if the trade-off is, should I spend time on Instagram or should I spend time on my website? Yeah, Instagram or YouTube or Facebook or Snapchat or whatever, Twitter, whatever you're into. However you communicate with your audience. So I hope that helps. Yeah, build your website, but seriously, you only have to look at it like once a month and just check the numbers and update the dates, and it shouldn't be a lot of work. It's like, I mean, it's a small thing, but it could have big upside. So yeah, you need a website. Hope you enjoyed this video. Good talking to you. Work hard. Later.